Hey, what's happening? Y'all already know what it is. Your boy Papa Duck. Boy, we here to talk about some serious stuff right here. You feel me? If you're on YouTube, make sure. If you ain't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you smash that like button so they can show this video to more people. Look below, you will see our merchandise store. Everything you buy off our merch store does all proceeds goes back into this channel. And if you want to promote any of your products on this channel, go to papaduckpromo@gmail.com or just look below in the descriptions. You'll see it, and let's get it going. Listen. I want to show y'all something, right? Put this on y'all mind, right? I want you to understand that technology is really the downfall of this whole society. I'm just gonna let y'all understand this. Look at the shit that y'all children do. Children jump on iPads and this and that, and they glued to that shit. You understand me? Digital technology is like digital crack. They hook to it, but that's by design. This is why all these apps are like the certain apps that come out. These apps are designed based off the things that we like and don't like Fortnite. Y'all don't wonder why all these games are so addictive. These people go as far as using sound to pretty much hypnotize you with certain sound, colors, objects, and all these things psychologically it makes you glued to these video games, to the point where in some of these tournaments people have actually shot and killed other people off video game tournaments. It's so addictive. This is why you got grown men that'll sit there and play video games, because it's addictive. This shit is by design. You got to understand the same thing that David Icke talk about. It's the same thing. And he absolutely right. These digital devices and technology is the downfall of this humanity. And I told y'all, and I know a lot of y'all probably took heed to this, but what I'm trying to get y'all to understand is these people literally are taking your consciousness or your soul, whatever you want to call it, and putting it in computers. Like, if you see how addictive technology is to this society, you can see where it's going and how it's getting there. It's going to be smart cities. They are building smart cities. If not already in China, smart cities are being built. You get what I'm saying? Everything's connected to the grid. I done videos about this a million times. And I just want to bring this to your attention. Be careful of the stuff you let your kids do. Even the CEO of Facebook say, once he resigned from Facebook, he didn't let his kids get on no social media. He let them go out and play, same things we did when we was younger. But the goal is, like he say, to get them when they're young. As young as you can get them hooked on technology. And at the same time, technology has been implemented in our day-to-day lives. Like, we all use phones and all this shit to either for navigation or to look this up, Google this, Google that. Everything is connected. This shit all starting to make sense. I mean, I've been saw it, but if you think about it, it all makes sense now. Everything is going to be put on the grid. The smart cars, the smartphones, the smart this, the smart that. Anything that's connected to an IP address or connected to Wi-Fi, they can see the same shit you see. So those ring bells that y'all have on y'all houses, they can see the same things you see. It's all connected. Or you think they going cashless? Ain't no more hiding money in the ground. You know what I'm saying? These folk want to know everything. And the fucked up part about it is we ain't doing nothing about it. It's gonna take all of us to get educated on this stuff and know why they doing it. And for us to say, let's pull back on this shit. This shit it's gonna ruin us in the end. I'm telling y'all this. It's gonna ruin us in the end. This is not for us and not for our everyday use to make our life easier. No, it's for them to control us. You better get your head in the game. Okay? People running out buying these like I said, if you saw on that Chucky movie, the last Chucky movie, when the older lady had rented an Uber and the van pulled up with no driver. And she was just like, oh, I got it. No, she was so happy. See, they be putting shit in these movies too, man, to massage these ideas in our heads. But what happened? Chucky was able to control the fucking van. He was able to make it go, stop, and then, you know, eventually killed the lady in the movie because he tapped into the system and was able to control it. It's the same shit gonna come. You know, once it get to that point where they got, you know, robots walking around doing certain things, they're gonna be able to have them to do certain shit. Same thing they're doing with these drones. Having these drones flying and spying on people, and in some cases, you know, I gotta choose my words carefully, man. Like, y'all get what I'm saying. They got drones shooting at motherfuckers, spying on motherfuckers, doing all type of shit. But at the end of the day, I want y'all to understand this. The fear of everything is us as a society creating AI or super AI to the point where these computers are become so advanced till they can start creating themselves without us and overthrowing us in the process of man's greed. You have to understand what I'm saying. To the point these robots will be smart enough to overthrow us and build, and you know, same shit you see in the movies. Where we building these robots, and then next thing you know, the robots turn on the humans, and then this is exactly what's gonna happen. All off of man's greed. And for those who get it, get it. And for those who just sitting around thinking this is how we supposed to be living, it's not. I'm telling y'all, technology is our downfall. It is. This is why I don't get on social media, you know, bragging about this and all over here. I'd rather use it for something that's usable. You get what I'm saying? I ain't got to be wasting my time doing these videos, man. Like, but I'm not going to get on no social media on some other shit when I know what this shit is about. I'd rather do what I'm doing. I'd rather do my part because I know what this shit is about. I know it's happening. And it's coming. It's already here. Go look at this TV show called Humans with an S. Go look at it. I think it's got 3 seasons. And you'll see, I think it's over there in England where, and if you saw this, these put your comments on the bottom of the of this post. But it's basically like where you able to buy a artificial human, a robot, and if you pay attention to the sitcom, it's different scenarios. One where the police and his wife get a young looking robot, young guy. His wife started like falling in love with the young robot guy. And now she kicked him out the house. And then there's another family where the guy gets one of the robots. Now she's a nanny. She's basically taking over the job of the mother, looking after the kids, cooking for them. Now the kids fall in love with the robot. And the mother don't like that shit. Because the mother looking at it like, look, you taking over my duty. But guess what? In the end, those robots, they woke up. Now they not robots no more. And now they waking up all the other robots. You get what I'm saying? To say, listen, we ain't slaves no more. We just as human as y'all. That's creation. Man created that. And now they feel as though they are just as important as a human. And you're not smarter than them. You're not faster than them. You're not stronger than them. I mean, once you see humans, this is gonna make a lot of sense. Go watch that. Go watch that the series. It's called Humans. The robots with green eyes. It's gonna blow your mind, man. And it's gonna show you just where we headed. But you know, all these tech programs that they put in schools, and it just get to the point like sometimes I be thinking to myself like, how we gonna start this shit? How? This is why all these wars was created, man. I'm telling you, man, when a motherfucker don't want to listen to what you saying, man, you got to implement other things, man. War brings peace. Remember that. I'm telling you, man, because at the pace we going, I don't see it happening. And this whole shit that's going on, people running out because of fear. I know, I understand you scared, but you got to use your common sense. It shows me man, we lost, man. We lost. You got people running around, ain't even, like, people living every day without thinking for themselves. Oh, CNN said this, or he said that. They also said this and said that. What about that? You got people literally going out, getting that shit. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Now y'all see that it don't help, it don't work, because you still able to contract the you know what. Now they saying something differently. But it does help. Bro, do your research. I really wish I could tell y'all what that shit is all about. Cause they ain't gonna do nothing but, you know, snatch the video, all that fuck shit. You know how they rock. Do your research, man. I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna send out I'm gonna put it on my link tree to where y'all can go and download certain videos that's gonna blow your minds. You feel me? And y'all get a good understanding on why they flushing this shit down our throats. Oh, go get this, go get. Nah, fuck that. But hey, to each his own. Do what you wanna do, man. I still got love for you, but don't be naive, because just because you don't know ain't gonna save you. That's basically what I'm saying. So don't be naive. But I just wanted to bring that video to y'all, man. Technology is in the end, it's gonna hurt us. I'm telling y'all, it's gonna hurt us bad. And I'm gonna let y'all go. One of the ultimate goals they want to reach to is they want to be able to put a chip in your brain that'll be able to access the cloud or the mainframe of the system. Just like you get on your phone and say, you'll be able to do it just from the cortex of your brain. And I'm telling y'all, they are already doing that shit. They just got to put everything on the grid. Cars on the grid, so there ain't gonna be no more gas cars. They're gonna put money on the grid, so they're going cashless. Everything you do will be tracked. You know, all the medicines you buy, don't buy, the shit you buy off Amazon, everything is gonna be on the grid. So with that being said, I hope that open y'all mind up to a lot of things. So don't be so enthused when they come out with a technology and you think that shit means something. Nah, it's really like it's just becoming closer and closer to our ending as humanity. You know, being natural. Being natural is out the window. Like, they literally play with seeds. You can't even grow natural food no more. Genetically modified seeds, which these assholes, same thing they doing with this you know what, figured out a way to make seeds that don't reproduce seeds. Meaning, this is why you got seedless grapes and seedless watermelons and seedless this, because if the seeds was in there, once it grows, it falls to the ground and replants itself. But these pussies, excuse my language, because I really want to say other shit. But these motherfuckers done came up with a way to genetically modify a seed where it don't have seeds, to where you got to go to them to buy the seeds. Now, if you're a farmer and you know what I'm talking about, put your comment on the bottom of this post. And that's another video. I'll do a whole nother video about it. But they done figured out a way, genetically modified seeds to where they don't, to when the fruit grows, it grows without seeds. Therefore making you happen to go to them to buy the seeds. I told y'all I did that video. I done a couple videos about the farmers over there in India that's committing suicide by the thousands. Please go research that. Monsanto, them motherfuckers. And the crazy part is if you're, and a lot of these farmers are just going for it. You get what I'm saying? They're being coerced to buy these seeds. And ain't nobody doing nothing about it. That's why I say they got us. Because we don't come together and fight. Everybody's so divided. You got this group over here don't care because everything cool until it come knocking on their door. You got this group over here, oh, we good, until it come knocking on their door. So all the cancer shit coming from. Nothing is natural. And we're sitting back doing nothing. But one day I know for sure, you know, you can't escape harmony. Believe that. Or when you repress a person in one area, you strengthen them in another. So, I just want y'all to understand, though, man, that's just what's going on. So, man, you know I love y'all, man. I got a couple things I got to do, so I'm going to get up out of here. But, to the next video, man, like I tell y'all all the time, man. Peace. Hold on. Come on. What the business is, what the lick read. You know, homeboy, what they call
missing.